No hate on anybody that is messing with the pDAI stuff or any other memes or anything like that. Absolutely not. I think those people are ridiculous that are criticizing those folks. It is what it is. You're not going to stop it. Matter of fact, when you try to stop it, you're probably perpetuating it. So whatever you think you're accomplishing, you're not doing it. Just look at it like a market, and buy what you want to buy. Let's check out the pDAI thing. So let's see where we are on this. I look, straight up, I haven't kept up with it. I'm one of those people. If you want to make fun of me, that's totally fine. My angle, the only way that I can come from the pDAI scenario and what is going on with it, will it peg? I know it had a dip with the rest of the market here the last couple of days. But for me, I understand the people that are upset. No, I shouldn't say that. Nobody should be upset with each other here. You know, this is all one market. You're going to have some people that are messing with pDAI and some of the other, like the Thank You Richard Hart token and whatever else. I'm trying to remember some of the other ones. I'm not saying they're affiliated. I'll be honest. I have not kept track of all of them. That's on me. Whatever. The PulseChain ecosystem prices are so suppressed right now that I'm still just worrying about accumulating that stuff. So, but as far as everything else, there's no reason for people to be at odds on this. You know, whether you're somebody bragging because of how much you're up on pDAI and dunking on other people, I don't think you really need to be doing that. And if you're somebody who believes that all of that's a waste of time and why aren't you, acquiring the Richard Hart tokens and blah, 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 there's no reason for you to say that either. People are using the ecosystem. They're using the blockchain. This is what's going to happen. There's going to be guess what? As the bull market picks up, people are going to be buying a lot of stuff that you think is way, way dumber than pDAI or anything else when the market picks back up. So what do you say of that angle with it, Ewok? And then I got nothing to offer. If you have anything on like the technical parts of it, please do, because I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Well, I'm trying to pull up the chart here real quick so we can have some sort of, I think this is where we want to be. There we go. So, yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of pDAI. There's people think that it's going to peg to $1. It's not an we talked about this before. It's an algorithmic stablecoin that relies on a lot of things, including an Oracle, which we don't have. Yes, could it get to $1? It could, but it's not going to peg there. Like, it won't stay. There are going to be people that sell. It's just like any other coin. Like, it'd be like saying, well, once Hex gets to $1, it's going to stay there. Well, no, there's
Right.
nothing to keep it there. The mechanism doesn't work that way. If it does get to $1, I mean, hell, that's some pretty nice gains. It's going to take a lot of economic energy, I think, to get it there, because there's a lot of holders that bought a shit ton at very, very cheap rates. So, you know, I'm not a fan of it. I don't think that we should be pushing it. If people want to buy it, that's fine. Personally, I don't really like it. But again, that's just my opinion. You guys can do what you want. I just would hate to see people get involved with it thinking it's going to go to $1 and stay there. And then somebody dump it all the way back down. You got people buying these at $1 at that point, and it's not going to stay. So
Right.
There's nothing to keep it there. I think we need to be supporting CST token. I think that's a much better, you know, it is stable.
That's a Coast on ramp.
That's Coast, yes. Yeah. You know, and like I said, you know, they're just starting out. Yes, it's not decentralized. It's not, you know, it is TradFi because you are using your banks, but it's the on-off ramp directly into PulseChain. So, you know, once Liquid Loans goes live, there will be an algorithmic stable coin with that as well. That will be tied to the price of Pulse. It will have a full backing of $1 worth of Pulse at all times. So again, these mechanisms are made to keep things pegged at $1, whereas pDAI is not. It's just a meme coin that people are pumping with the false hopium of it maybe one day getting to $1. And that's fine. but it's not going to stay there. So, you know, just know that and make sure you guys understand what you're getting into. Buying it at, you know, 3 zeros, or what is it, six zeros now. So this is the pDAI
I thought it was
Pulse.
higher than that, but
it says 6 zeros 262. I thought it was higher than that too.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I thought it was like
the last I looked, it was like a
3/10 of a penny or something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was like 1,000x off of getting to $1 or something like that. So, which was, I mean, way higher than it had been. Yeah, I mean, it clearly has made ridiculous moves, and yeah, well, I think the most important thing you said, Ewok, is like what. There's no actual, like, yeah, it could stay at $1 if somehow the trading volume continued to just make it stay there. I don't know how that would happen, but what you're saying is there's nothing built in that's actually going to get it to be pegged to $1. Yeah, and I agree with you 100%. Could it get to $1? Yeah. Honestly, at this point, I kind of think it will. I just think like the meme of it and how many people are obsessed with it right now, I could see that happening, but also a prophecy I could see panning out is it just getting to $1, rejecting off there, and that's it, because that's just the big psychological point that everybody's talking about, you know? So, yeah, are gains there to be made? Yeah, I think there probably are. Am I going to be making them? No. And, you know, if you want to laugh at me and I missed out on it, okay, that's fine. But I think the most important thing to talk about here is what we must recognize for all the people that are infighting about this, that are living on Twitter and not doing anything else, it seems, is you have to understand that everybody invests in a different way. You're going to invest with what works best for your mind. There are people who, you know, zooming out on all of this stuff, wouldn't invest in crypto if you paid them a fee for doing it. You know, I mean, they're just not going to be people to do that. I mean, you know, people aren't able to sleep at night. They don't want to educate themselves that much to see that, you know, it's a little bit more safe than you realize. Yeah. So you have to understand, some people will do the swing trading and stuff like that. They will ride waves like this. You know, B Roots is coming up in the pDAI conversation, of course, a lot, and things like that. I understand it. Like, some people, they're all about that. Some people, like myself, hey, you know, everything is so down right now. Again, I just want to concentrate on still buying those core coins. That's just what I want to be doing right now. So no hate on anybody that is messing with the pDAI stuff or any other memes or anything like that. Absolutely not. I think those people are ridiculous that are criticizing those folks. It is what it is. You're not going to stop it. Matter of fact, when you try to stop it, you're probably perpetuating it. So whatever you think you're accomplishing, you're not doing it. Just look at it like a market, and buy what you want to buy, and stop trying to tell people what to buy. You know?
Yeah, and this comment, like, I don't even care what the right chart is. I don't care what the price is. It's all about the technicals of the coin. There is nothing to peg it to $1. That's my point.
Yeah, that's all you meant by that.
That's all I'm saying. I don't care if people buy it. I don't think, like I said, could it get to $1? Sure. Would, at that point, the only thing that would save it would be MakerDAO stepping in and creating some sort of oracle or something to have it talk to be. And if that's what you're hoping for, I don't know why they wouldn't just activate DAI or issue DAI to the PulseChain. I think it would be done completely different, and I don't think they would use this coin. So either way, Shaq O'Neal, my point wasn't, I don't care what the price is right now. All I was saying was there's not even there's nothing to peg it. So that's
keep
in
mind
all I have to say about that.
And you know, right here, this comment from Shaq O'Neal: "Come on, old guys, please stop it." This coming from a 51-year-old and Shaq O'Neal. Okay, so you know, I don't see you on the court anymore, and I do want to shout out, you know, for Shaq to be in our chat tonight. I am honored, privileged that he is here, and surprised that he's investing in pDAI, to be frank. But he is. So
yeah,
you never know what you're going to find in crypto. Let's leave off with these couple points.
Can't hit a free throw.
You can't hit a free throw. No.